Welcome back, everybody, to more Super Mega Baseball. This is episode number 65. In this video today, the team looks to make it their 9th straight victory. And we're here against the Herbivores and pitcher Tusker Fuss. And we'll see if the team can get it done yet again. What was that swing? That was a 96 mile per hour fastball there on the corner. Now it's a 1-2 count. And Flash Jackson puts this in left, but it's a line out to begin the day. I actually keep forgetting how many games we've won in a row. It's been such a great winning streak. I thought we were going for 10 today, but it's an 8-game streak we have right now. We're going for the 9th in a row. All of this since a 10-0 loss, of course. And what am I doing there? Another 2-strike count here. Lance Adams trying to keep that average at or above 300 now. High pressure, and just keeping this AB going. Whoa, that was a pretty nasty pitch right there. I might swing at that every now and then. Oh no, way too early. And when they pull the string, it is not pretty. Okay, Leon, time to get that average above 200. It's been a rough season for Leon Daniels. And it's a pop-up here in a foul territory, as that's going to end the first frame, or the top of the first. Okay, and pitching today, Andy McKenzie. Now, I wonder if we make the playoffs, which it looks like we have a good chance to, should Andy McKenzie still be our ace pitcher? Of course, he's had the most success with the team, but not the most success this year. That would be Andrew Johnson. So if and when we get to that point, I have some decisions to make about who pitches in the biggest games and how I want to set up the rotation for the postseason. We do have a chance, by the way, to clinch the playoffs today if we win, and I think the overdogs, whoever's in third place, loses. Because they'll then be 3.5 games back. Nice sliding play by Starks. I haven't seen that, like, ever. So let's go hit again and hopefully actually do something good. Okay, strike one there to Manning. And a pop-up. As I get underneath that one as well. And that is dropped, and we're going to continue on. Alrighty, 1-2. And a ground ball to short. Oh, nice hop right to him. And he beat it out? How much speed does he have now? That's ridiculous. I'm not sure if it was his speed or his hustle down first base line. That was impressive. I was for sure thinking he was going to be out. Come on, stop swinging at these bad pitches. I'm jumping on pitches a bit too early here. High pressure now. And we'll lay off that one. And that one as well. Inside, 3 straight pitches outside the zone. And I'm behind it. Gotta get that timing right. And Boyd pops it up. Man, one of the tips in the loading menu says to put the reticle at like the lower half of the ball to hit these like towering home runs, but it's not working for me. I guess I'm too far underneath. And there's a grounder dug out by Starks that ends up being third out. Swinging at some bad pitches so far. And having late timing on good pitches. So we'll see if McKenzie can keep the score down so I can have some time to get my batting going in this episode as we record the first out of the second. And here is Morton Stanberg. Rating similar to that of Corey Boyd. And that is a 2-strike count now. And we're going to go inside with the fastball, or the cutter, whatever I threw there, and it's strike 3. But one thing I want to do more with McKenzie, I got to use the slider. The junk is better than his velocity. I better start using the screwball in these other pitches, because maybe that's why they're able to make such good contact, because I'm not maybe playing to his best strengths. Anyway, 2 scoreless innings of baseball, and now we have Darren Rose. And Rose is hitting this one to second base. Another bad swing there. Okay, Andy. Time to get on track with the pitcher. Okay, 1-1. Good pitch right there. Now it's 1-2. And I was underneath that one, thankfully foul. Underneath that one as well. 1 and 2 again. And now the count is even. There's a hard hit grounder, but it is the second out of the inning. I am making Fuss use a lot of pitches at least. And a grounder back to him as he ends the top of the third. Andy McKenzie has only needed 12 pitches so far as Milo Stewart grounds one for Manning. It'll be a tough play, and it's in time. Fiona Clark. That is chopped up the line and foul. Let's go with that curveball. This should be one of his best pitches, you'd think. Then we go slider for the strikeout, maybe? Works for me! Good job, Andy. Maybe with this new approach, I can get him up there in the strikeout leaderboards if it's not too late. It probably is far too late. The strikeouts haven't been as common this year. And it's another scoreless inning as we make our way to the fourth. These last couple episodes hasn't been very eventful for the offenses. And we have 2 straight shutouts going as pitching for our pitchers. So here's Lance Adams. And that is fouled off. Another 2-strike count. And down the line, foul. I keep getting behind in the count too, that's an issue. And back to the pitcher. 1 out here in the 4th inning. Can Leon Daniels get us on track? No homers this year? I just realized that. How was that possible? He was crushing the ball last year. Now 2 outs, and here's Maurice Manning, who singled earlier, somehow. Come on, Maurice. Put a good swing on it. Starting to lose his command a little bit, it seems. That's hit high and deep into right center field, but that is a lazy fly, and there you have another scoreless half inning here. Annabella Stokes leads off bottom 4. Oh, trying to bunt for a hit. Not a bad idea, but doesn't work. It takes a pretty good bunt for it to work. Here's Dolph Stake. And he's behind in the count. And here's that slider. He's nervous, it looks like, as he lines one for Flash. And that is the second out. Grunt Manley. Good strike there by McKenzie. He's getting ahead in the count. That is lifted into left. There's Lance for the 3rd out. This game remains scoreless. Okay, Ross. We've made him use some pitches. Now I'm guessing we're going to get some more opportunities. And that... How does that weak contact happen? He's a power hitter. I had a power swing there with pretty good power, I thought. Wow. Alrighty, Corey Boy down the line. That's what it took to get our first big hit of the game. It's a 1-out double as we try to get our first run. Oh, by the way, I never mentioned this. I moved up Jonathan Starks 1 spot in the order. I'm not sure if it's going to be like a temporary deal or if, what, but I just wanted to move him up a little bit. Have him hit behind these good middle of the order hitters. So he's behind in the count, and that is just outside. Come on, 70 miles per hour. Darren Rose, can you help us out? Rose with a line drive ends the 5th inning. The top of it anyway. Here's Henry Hamster with his 13 ribbies this year and a pop-up. This is for Starks. Another out. Morton Stanberg. How do you have mojo that low? It's almost negative mojo. Back to Andy. Nice play. 2 down. Juan Rojas. He's fast, so watch out for a slow grounder here. Oh no! Rojas gives this one a ride. The no-hitter is broken up. And we are behind 1-0. Great swing. 433 feet. That was a no-doubter. That was also very unexpected. I always keep quiet now when we have a chance for a perfect game. But, it's over now. Good try, Andy. Strike 3 ends the inning, but now we have to get our run. At least one of them. Here's McKenzie trying to get that run back. Oh, man. Swinging at terrible pitches today. 2 strikes. And that is, again, bad timing. And strike 3 to Andy McKenzie. Flash Jackson 0 for 2. There's a pitch in the dirt. And another late foul. 2-1, I actually get ahead in the count. And that's lined into left, and it's caught. A lot of inside-out swings. Seems my timing's too late today. Okay, Lance. 2 outs here in the 6th, and our offense has been horrible today. Maybe the worst it's been since that 10-0 loss. Wow. Even with good power, these aren't like hard hit ground outs either. They're just horrible. Andy McKenzie has had plenty of games like this where he gets very little run support. It's 1-0. And Andy gets the slider on the corner for strike 3. Here is Tusker Fuss. Rounding that one foul. Now that fork ball. And that's strike 2. So the slider going outside is strike 3 for Andy McKenzie. Trying to set a season high today. McKenzie getting back to his strikeout form he used to have for us. Can he strike out the side? Oh no, I thought he would right there. A line out though ends the 6th, and on we go to the 7th. Leon Daniels, a 189 average. Why am I swinging at that pitch right there? Strike 1. Okay, take that one. Not sure how much more of Fuss we're going to see. And we just keep the AB going. 1-2 count. Oh, almost hit Leon there. And a hard hit ground ball, but it's just going to be another out. All right, the winning streak, guys. Upset alert. Wow. Come on, Maurice. Let's turn this around. Manning up the middle. It's a base hit. Man, this has been an ugly game, but a chance to salvage what's left. Here's Andrew Ross. And he hooks that one foul. I'm late on that pitch, too. It's 87 miles an hour. Come on. The speed changes. Corey Boyd will face Ramiro, their new pitcher. Good velocity. And a line out ends the 7th. So that inning we did have some well hit outs. We keep Andy in. Stamina's not in a bad spot. He's only allowed a 1 run. And that is going deep to left. Lance, this is going to be tough. And it's gone. I didn't think that one would have enough carry. But clearly it did. 2 solo homers now for the Herbisaurs. It's 2-0. How much longer do we keep in Andy McKenzie? There's a ground ball for Rose. And there's the first out. Henry Hamster. Oh, that's sharply hit into left. So I think their 3rd hit of the game. And here's Stanberg. I'm looking for that double play ball. Or a strikeout. Nice pitching here, McKenzie. Now the curve. Strike 3. And here's Juan Rojas. Scored the first run of the game, and there's a foul. Let's run inside, and that's popped up into center. And Flash gets underneath. He makes the catch. Now, 8th inning. We've made tougher comebacks in this winning streak. So here is Jonathan Starks leading us off in the 8th. Can he get us at least 1 aboard? Oh, man. Good contact on that, but it didn't matter. And now Darren Rose. I'm actually going to call on Maurice Hudson. He's got good mojo, and I think we could use his power right now. Oh, wow, that got over his head. Go, Maurice, go. I thought that would be a line out, but that was probably a bounce. so it wouldn't have even been a line out. But we have a runner in scoring position. No, I think I will take out Andy McKenzie, put in Dominic Carter, and we'll see if we can get at least one this inning. Carter lifts this one. I don't know if I trust it. Okay, go. It's not going to matter. We're still going to get a run out of this. There goes Carter on his way to third, and we're on the board with an RBI triple. Okay, we're just one hit or a sacrifice fly from tying this game. Off the pitcher, foot race. He's safe. It's tied. There we go, the 8th inning. If things aren't going well, we turn it on here in the 8th. Lance Adams with a base hit. You contained us for a while. Now we have Leon Daniels trying to continue, but we've started here in the 8th. He gets ahead in the count. And Daniels! Nice play by the pitcher. 1. Daniels doubled up. Fantastic defensive play. We are now tied. I'm going to put in Evan Newton. Now this game has gotten a lot more interesting. There's Milo Stewart. Nice stop by Manning. And the throw is in time. I'm not sure why, but in the 8th inning, if we've been playing poorly, that's when we start to actually play well. We've had a lot of good 8th innings on this winning streak. Oh, wow. Get there! Had to slide. Oh, wow. Ramiro is one of the best hitting pitchers I've ever seen. But he pops out here, and we're going to the 9th inning. I'm not a big fan of extra innings. If I'm not the home team, that is. So, I want to get this done here in the 9th. Manning into the outfield. And a fly out. Okay, Andrew Ross, no hits today? That doesn't sound right. 1-1 to Ross. 2-1. He's ahead in the count. This is good. And a hard hit ground ball to second. So 2 down in the 9th inning. Here's Corey Boyd. He doubled earlier. And lines out here to end the top of the 9th. Okay, we're trying to force extras. Here is Nate Hankey. Pinch hitting. We keep Evan Newton in. And please be a... Ah, come on. Here's a screwball. Get him reaching there, and it's a 2-strike count. We'll drop in that curveball. And it's grounded. Here's Hudson. In for Darren Rose, and he records the first out. Dolph Stake. Gotta get that first strike. And then we get strike 2. He's still psyched. Extreme pressure. So here's the changeup. And it's off the corner. That slider. Now on the inside corner. Strike 3. Go to the bench. -9 mojo. Now to force the 10th inning. That is fouled away. So what do we have here? Grunt Manley, extreme pressure. His mojo is horrible. And his ratings are now that of a pitcher's. Up the middle, and Evan Newton has another perfect inning. We're going to extras today. It's Jonathan Starks leading off the 10th. Starks into the gap, but that's way too much carry. And an out. Alright, Maurice Hudson. He always, for some reason, has extremely high mojo. And I shouldn't swing at that pitch. Oh, yes! That's going into the gap again. To the wall, extra bases once more for Maurice Manning. Gotta start thinking about maybe if he's going to be a full-time starter. His defense is good. His mojo is always propping up his ratings. So we're going to pinch hit here. Oh, man. Eric Carter has good mojo. I almost think it's worth putting him in, but I'm putting in Maurice Pratt. So, Ramiro has really poor mojo right now. He's nervous. Can we get in the go-ahead run? There we go. Ball 2 to Pratt. And ball 3. Will they walk him on 4? Yes, they do. Now it's 2 aboard for Flash Jackson. He has 10 RBIs as a leadoff hitter. MrHurriicaneLP is the new pitcher. 2 aboard here in the 10th. And a ground ball to second. 1, and he's safe. Barely. So it's up to Lance Adams to drive in the go-ahead run in the 10th inning. If they can find the zone. Adams into center field. And that is the final out of the inning. Alrighty. Here comes Eric Hancock versus Henry Hamster trying to force the 11th inning. 1 pitch and 1 ground out. Morton Stanberg. There is strike 1. Now we're going to bring in that changeup. And we get ahead in the count. We already were, but now even more ahead. And he won't offer at that pitch. How about the screwball? There's a foul. Alright, let's go with the velocity now. That's his game. Strike 3! Alright, Juan Rojas, who went yard earlier. He gets underneath this one, and here comes Flash Jackson. And we're going to the 11th inning. Leon Daniels 0 for 4 leads us off. Why? Why would I swing at that? 1-1. 2-1 count to Leon. And he's now ahead 3-1. That's lifted into right field. And it's another fly out. Our fly balls. They're not going over the fence anymore. And they're not finding the gaps. Line drives are bust, really. Or grounders sometimes. There we go. It's foul, though. Come on, Maurice. See, those inside pitches get me. 1-2. 2-2 here to Manning. On the corner. Strike 3 looking. Okay, Ross. Last chance here in the 11th. And I'm late. Way late. 6 power. And it doesn't drop in. So, we're going bottom 11th. The 2nd inning of work now for Eric Hancock as Milo Stewart bunts. Get there, Eric. Not too difficult there. Fiona Clark. There's a 2-seamer. This is the part of the game where, you only have 3 relievers. I've already given 2 innings to 1, and that is going to be extra bases. Great swing. It's going to be at least 2. We're trying to keep it to only 2. She's going to bluff. Okay. The go-ahead, or the winning run is now at second base. Here's MrHurriicaneLP. Our winning streak on the line. Lifted foul. Gotta make this catch. Get there, Ross. Get there. No! Further away than I thought. Use the fastball. Strike 3. 2 outs in the 11th, and now Nate Hankey as they bring in a pinch runner. Steve O. Reeves. Could a single score him? Maybe. Lifted into left. Lance has to make this catch. He's going back, and it's gone. They win. A walk-off home run off of Eric Hancock. That ends our winning streak at 8 games. Well, we haven't lost in a long time, that's for sure. They had 5 hits, but 3 of them were home runs. We had 8, no homers, 6 strikeouts. They struck out 9 times. Man, another disappointing offensive showing behind the Andy McKenzie outing. Couldn't get it done this time, but we're still in pretty good shape as we level up here to 45. And the Crocodons are back in first place by a half game. We have not yet clinched the playoffs, but we can with a victory in this next game. I believe we'll be 11-3 if we can win. And then I think that maybe it won't be out of reach then. But we have another chance next time around to clinch the playoffs. The winning streak resets, but hopefully we start a new one here pretty soon. Thank you all for watching today's episode. It was a really ugly offensive day. Wasn't so bad for Andy McKenzie pitching, but then obviously allowing those home runs. That wasn't so good. So that's going to do it for this episode, as Hammerlong Bolo is now first in batting average. And we have Andrew Ross there with hits. Not an extra base hits, though. We're not getting as many now. But hopefully we get back on track next episode. Thank you all for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more. I'll see you guys next time against the 2 and 12 wide loads. Have a great day.